Hello and have a good day everyone. I hope you are all okay this time. And by the way, I'm Sir Brian Ayuban, teacher by profession. And thank you for joining me last time with our previous discussion focusing on hydropower and geothermal. And today we're gonna have another lesson dealing with water. Basically water. Our objective this morning is about identify the water resources on the earth. Water is everywhere. You have heard this phrase, right? And for water, it is really true. Earth water is almost everywhere. Above the air, the clouds, and on the surface of the earth like rivers, ocean, ice, plants, and all living organisms even inside the earth in the top few miles below the ground. How important are water resources? We need water for drinking, cooking, washing, electricity, drinking products, and a lot more. These waters can be found anywhere, such as rivers, springs, lakes, ponds, oases, and many more. How water resources can be renewed? This water is being renewed constantly by the so-called hydrologic cycle. Water passes through the different forms in life cycle due to sun rays. Water from the earth, river, and other sources get evaporated since the elevated water is lighter than the atmosphere. Hence, it gets lifted up. In the atmosphere, water vapor comes together and forms clouds. These clouds are transferred by the wind in various places. Water comes or fall to the earth in the process of precipitation in the form of rain and snow, which then gather in various water resources such as ocean, rivers, etc. This cycle continues, called hydrologic cycle or otherwise known as water cycle. Another question now, how much water is in the earth now that people can drink? In the next discussion, we will learn how water is being distributed on the earth. Also, how much water is available for human consumption. And lastly, identify what are these water resources. We all know that Earth is so special. It has so much water. It is in the ground, form a big oceans, and in the atmosphere forms water vapor, and also on living things. And your body is made up mostly of water. Water covers 71% of the Earth's surface, and almost 96.5% of it is a salt water. Salt water has different kinds, but mostly has sodium chloride, the same salt that we added and use to our food. Just 3.5% of water on the earth is fresh water we can drink, and most fresh water, about 68%, is trapped in ice and glaciers. And 1/3 of that fresh water is in the ground. We call it groundwater. The last 2% of fresh water is in lakes, rivers, and streams. A very small amount is in the atmosphere, where it forms as a water vapor. That's what clouds are made of. If you took all the water on the earth and put it together, it would be a huge ball having 860 miles wide. That's lots of water, right? And now, that's all for water resources and how it is being distributed on the earth. Remember that the data that I have shown to you a while ago may not be the same data for the future. Why? Maybe there are some changes of it. if we don't even care for our waters. I hope guys you learned something about this lesson. But before we end this guys, let me share to you a video entitled Facts about Global Water Usage and Supply. Thanks for watching and see you for the next learning lesson.
What?